When people say, you think you can hurt me? I'm the oldest daughter. You think you can hurt me? I used to have headgear. I'd like to throw one in the ring, which is, you think you can hurt me? I have a Greek grandmother. I'm curious to know what other cultures' grandmothers are like this, because the shit that comes out of this woman's mouth is designed to destroy you. This is why Greek people are funny, and European people in general, because they are constantly getting absolutely bullied. I'll tell you what she said to me today, but let me just like tee it up for you. In the past, she has literally said to me, I'm so embarrassed to tell my friends you're a waitress. Rude. Maybe you should tell them I'm a lawyer then. She did. She would be like, oh, Samantha, like she's going to law school. She did that for years. She's like, oh, Samantha, she's like studying to like go to law school. 2012, I got a pixie cut and I knew she would hate it because she's always like, beautiful girls have long, beautiful hair. She lived with us unless she was at her boyfriend's house. So I would literally walk around with a clip-in ponytail so that if she walked by, I would just clip it in so I didn't have to hear about it. And then one day she got in a fight with her boyfriend and came home without me thinking that she'd be home. I was sitting at the computer with my pixie cut and she, not kidding, acted like someone died. She was like, oh my God, she burst into tears, went up to her room. This woman is widowed, by the way. I've seen her after someone dies. This was work. Comes downstairs the next day, she's not talking to me. She's just talking to my mom. She's like, my beautiful Samantha, that's not her. Mom's like, well, it is her. She's the same person. She's like, no. Then she drops our favorite line of all time, which is, I have 2 grandsons, me and my brother. She didn't get over that for months. Like, I actually think she pretended I was dead for months because I didn't have hair. Anyway, day she comes over and she goes, oh my God, you look so cute. Like, do you have any names picked out for the baby? And I'm like, okay, I don't even know what name I could throw at this woman that she's not just gonna look at me like this. Greek people are always looking at you like this. They're going, let's say the name was Dan. I'm like, the name's Dan. She goes, Dan? Then I decide to fuck with her. I go, yeah, that or Nunzio, which is my husband's grandfather's name because my husband's Italian. She goes, Nunzio, okay, Italian. I go, are you fucking kidding, lady? She starts laughing. I'm like, you think I'm gonna name my son Nunzio? Or a girl name. I'm like, I don't know, maybe like Sally. And she's like, what about Aliki? That's her name. I go, ooh, a little too Greek. And she goes, well, Aliki is Alice. I go, Alice is actually a really popular name. She goes, so name Alice. We have a name picked out, like it's not Alice. And she's like, okay, what would you name your kid if you could name a kid now? Like if you had a daughter now. Her daughter's name is Marlene, okay? She goes, Marlene. I'm like, no, if not Marlene. She goes, Marilyn Monroe. I go, you can't even say that. So it's Marlene or Marilyn Monroe? And she's like, no, I'd name the baby Alice. Aliki. When on her way out, she just goes, your pants are falling down, your stomach's out, the baby's going to catch a cold. I did. The thing is, she is obsessed with me. She just can't help herself. Like, she's just too honest. She's like, you look like shit. Baby names suck. You better not cut your hair, otherwise you're a man. If you're not gonna be a lawyer, you have to marry rich. Otherwise, like, what the fuck is that? She doesn't even like my name. She's like, your name's Sam. It should be.